Hello.
How are you doing, bro?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Are you Muslim?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the circumcision in Islam?
Sorry.
Have you ever heard about women being clipped in Islam?
Woman's been clicked in Islam now.
Okay, let me show it to you then. I'll show you a few, right? And you can tell me what you think afterwards. But again, I'm going to take you to hadiths. For example, this is one of them. Al-Kama related that when the daughters of Aisha's brother were circumcised, Aisha asked, "Shall we call someone to amuse them? Because we know that it's painful." "Yes," she replied. Ali was sent for, and he came to them. Aisha passed by the room when she saw him singing and shaking his head in rapture. He was just playing the fool. He was being a clown just to entertain the children while they were being what? Circumcised. Let me take you to another one. One second.
What hadith is that one?
If you go to, if you take a screenshot, or you can go here, take a screenshot, Hadith 53. I'm not sure what the book reference is on this one, but I'll show you another one.
So you don't know the book references, you just got from the net?
No, bro, this is sunnah.com.
Is it from Sahih? Is it from Muslim?
It's sunnah.com. It's sunnah.com. So hang on a second. I'll take you to another one. I'll take you to another. It's not a problem, brother. It's not a problem. Let me show you this. I'll show you another one where Muhammad actually says, one second. You can see that they're all Sahih. I'm just going to show you this. This is again much narrated Aisha. When the circumcised meets the circumcised, indeed ghusl is required. Myself, Aisha, and Allah's Messenger did that. So Aisha was circumcised, Muhammad was circumcised. So we performed ghusl, right? This is again Jamia Tirmidhi 108. You also have, I'll show you another one that's also, you've got
What is
Bukhari.
it? Jamia Tirmidhi? I'll search it up.
There we go, 108. 108 is on the screen. I'll give you a Bukhari as well.
Jamia Tirmidhi 108.
Yeah, I'll give you a Bukhari. So, let me just, 1 second. 1 second. There's one I'm looking for where it says, don't cut too severely. I don't know if you know this one. This is Sunan Ibn Majah, again, talking about when the two circumcised parts meet. That means when the male circumcised part, the female circumcised part, when they meet. This again is Ibn Majah 608.
I don't even know Ibn
Just take a
Majah.
screenshot.
I take from Bukhari and Sahih Muslims.
That's it? Only from
Yeah,
there.
mostly.
Beautiful, but that's not a problem because I'll get to them. I just need to find them because I'll show you another one. L-E-Y. Let me just see. No.
Do those hadiths have a chain of narrations?
My brother, that is your job to find out.
Okay then.
I just want to find this one that really shows you how Muhammad mentions that. Oh, here's one of them. And let me see. Do not cut too severely. Let me just see. Woman who used to perform circumcision. I'll show you this in a second, my brother. What do you think about circumcision anyway?
Is perform circumcision means you perform circumcision or you're getting circumcision?
I'll show it to you now. Okay, here we go. Let me see. This again says, the Prophet told a woman who used to perform circumcision on girls in Medina, do not cut too severely, as it is better for a woman and more desirable for a husband. Right? I'm going to show you again. There's more of this one because it goes on over here. Again, there's loads of them talking about the circumcision. My whole point is to you, if circumcision was done in Islam, There we go. This is Albani Sahih. Okay. Sahih from Albani. 5 Sunan Abi Dawood 5271. Sahih. A woman used to perform circumcision in Medina. The Prophet said to her, "Do not cut too severely, as it is better for a woman and more desirable for a husband." Now, again, I'm showing you many over here where it says, even when it came to Aisha, and now we know that when the two circumcised parts meet, then the bath is obligatory. The Messenger of Allah and I did that when we bathed, because they used to do dingy. So again, is Aisha, Sahih, Sunan Ibn Majah. So all I'm saying is, according to the scholars that we are just reading about, they are confirming that men and women are circumcised in Islam, and it happened at the time of Muhammad.
I can't really go by those hadiths because, like, giving me chain of narrations.
My man, how can I give you the chain of narration?
Ibn what?
Yeah. Can you read Arabic? Can you read Arabic? Let me do this. Watch this. I'll copy and Albani. See there, for example.
Yeah, well, I don't care about the Sahih, this and that. I just need to know the book.
Yeah, what does it say over here? What does it say?
What does it say? Haddasana Sulaiman.
Okay.
Ibn Abdul Rahman. What does it say?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Let me do this. I'll just do this and let me copy the first
Just give me the hadith number and the book if you can. I'll check them out.
1 second.
And then I can come back up in 5 minutes.
But before you go, I just want to ask you this. Before you go, if it's true that Islam is saying...
Sorry, the phone call came in.
No worries, brother, no worries. So here we go. Here's the first part. Says Sulaiman ibn blah 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 and da 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 and da 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 told us, saying that Marwan told us that Muhammad ibn blah blah told us. There's your chain of narration right there.
But you know, when the chain of narration, you can have chain of narrations, but all the people on the narration, some of them are not found to be truthful.
Okay, when it says Sahih and Albani, are you going against Sahih Albani?
Sorry, Sahih Albani.
Albani, when he said this is Sahih, are you going against it?
Sahih doesn't mean really much. Like a
what does Sahih mean?
And Muslim.
I know, what does Sahih mean?
Sorry?
What does Sahih mean?
Well, Sahih depends who graded it. Sahih.
Again, what does Sahih mean?
Sahih?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Sahih is like a untact, or what's the word?
Authentic?
Authentic? Yeah.
Okay, so it's authentic, it's not a daif, it's not a bad, it's 100% accepted by the scholars because it's correct.
Who narrated it Sahih?
My man, Albani did.
Albani.
But that's not my point.
See,
my point is, watch this. I'm showing you how you asked for evidence. I'm taking you to sunnah.com. I'm showing you evidence according to sunnah.com. You're asking me for the chain. I'm showing you according to who, according to. All the names are there.
Sorry, I gotta take a phone call, man.
No worries, bro. No worries. Jibril, God bless you, bro.
G'day, brother. How are you?
Oh, good. Let me just mute this guy. I don't hear his conversation. Yeah.
That is actually surprising for a Muslim to say Sahih. When it says Sahih, it doesn't mean the chain of narration is correct. The grading of Sahih is based on sanad and matan. In Arabic, they call it sanad and matan, which is the narrators.
Hello.
HK, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Are you Muslim?
Yes, of course.
Okay then. Beautiful.
Got something to ask you.
Well, you came up for the topic, correct?
No, I didn't come up for topic. No, I came up for something else.
Well, I want to stick to the topic.
Okay, then I don't want. I can't answer about the topic.
No worries. A woman, just you, but you believe women are treated well in Islam?
Yeah, they are the most well teached. How can you call it? The best, like the best kind of women who are well behaved by the
They
people
well
around.
behaved?
Like they're getting treated the best, as
Ah.
if you say it like that. Yeah.
So when you say they're getting treated the best, when you beat your wife, do you beat her kindly, gently?
We don't beat our wife. Our Prophet, peace and blessings upon him, told us that you should be good to your woman and not
Okay,
beat
so
her.
when Allah says that you can beat your wife, but Muhammad says you must be good to them, who do you listen to?
Yes, the word we're just talking about in the Quran. Do you know Arabic, first of all?
My brother Jibril is my Google Translate. He speaks Arabic.
Okay, perfect.
So what do you
the-
understand with the word wa'idribuhunna?
Okay, perfect. The word we just mentioned there, it is first in stages. You should not hit your wife directly.
Okay, but
In the
you
first-
can.
the first one.
Give me
First
the
there's
3 stages, please.
Yeah, we'll give you the stages. First, the first stage is that you talk to her nicely, and remember the verse which is mentioned. Which woman is it talking about? Do you think? Which kind of woman is it talking about?
Those that are disobedient. Those that you
Disobedient
fear.
and
Those that you fear are disobedient. They haven't done anything wrong. You fear
No.
disobedience.
No. The context is the rebellious woman. Those
Okay.
are rebellious.
But tell
No,
me,
it's
tell
not.
me the 3
No, it's not.
stages, please.
Yes, it's talking about the rebellious woman, not the.
Okay. Tell me the
Can
3
you read the
stages.
I will tell you that.
I know. Just
The
tell me the
first-
3
James.
stages.
Yes. So the first one is that you speak to her nicely.
No, can you
Right.
read the verse?
Wait,
Can you read the
Jibril,
verse in the
Jibril,
Quran?
1 second, Jibril.
One second. No need the verse.
Yeah,
We
just
don't
1
need the
second,
verse.
Jibril.
I don't got much time. I will just
Yeah,
explain.
that's
to
why
you
I'm
so-
asking you. Just give me the 3, please.
Yes,
Speak to her
yes.
nicely.
Yeah, you speak to her nicely. You advise her. All right. Second stage is after that you take distance from her. All right, sort of boycotting. You can call it
Boycotting.
boycotting. Like,
Okay.
yeah, taking distance from her.
Mm-hmm.
And if it comes to the last stage, the scholar has said that if it comes to the last stage where you should hit her, you should make an excuse to go back to the first stage and second stage again. Like, don't try to get to the third stage, which is hitting her. And what did the Prophet
Again,
tell
listen
her?
to me again. There, you
Well,
can
let me
beat your
explain,
wife
let me
in
explain.
Islam, correct?
No,
Even if
nothing
it's the
hitting.
last stage.
No, not hitting in Mike Tyson style. No, it's hitting with a touch. For example, it can be with your finger. It can be with your something which is called a toothbrush in Islam. It can be with a feather. It should not be Mike Tyson style. But this is called. This
Are
is
you
talking
allowed as the last
No,
stage
you're not
to
allowed.
beat
No,
your
you're not
wife?
allowed.
Can you strike
No, you're
your
not
wife
allowed.
in Islam?
No, you're not. No.
So you just said to me now that the last stage is you can strike her, but you mustn't beat her.
Yes, but the strike in here in this verse, it can have different interpretation. It can mean take distance. It can mean hit. And hit, as was explained, as I explained to you, is with a feather. You understand? It can
Okay,
be with a
how many
feather with
feathers
your
do you have in
finger.
your house? 1
It's
second.
not
1
boxing.
second, brother.
It's not
How
boxing.
many feathers do you have in your house?
Feathers?
Yeah.
What
So
do you
when
mean
you
feathers?
beat your wife, do you like go looking for a feather?
No. When I said feather, and the scholar says feather, it is talking about lightly.
Okay.
As a
So
touch of a feather.
would you
as a touch
agree with
of
me?
a feather.
Would you agree with me that lightly
Do you understand
is
what a touch of a
different from
feather
man
is? Do
to
you understand
man?
what a touch? Do you understand what a touch of a feather is?
Does it say touch or does it say strike?
Yes, but strike doesn't necessitate.
Answer the question I asked, not the one I
Yes,
didn't
the
ask.
word strike.
Does it say
doesn't-
strike or does it say touch?
The word is not strike. The word is idrabuhuna.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it can have different interpretations, as I
Does
mentioned.
it is one of the interpretations strike?
Striking, but not yes. But if you
Beautiful.
strike
So
your
hang on a
wife,
second, please. I'm trying to
but
work with you.
wait. But you cannot listen. You cannot strike your wife. You cannot
That's-
strike.
Okay, my gosh, dude.
Cannot
that-
strike it.
listen again.
The
Listen
striking
again.
we're just talking
According
about-
to the Quran, does Allah say strike her?
Not in the sense you're talking about. No.
Answer my question. Does
No, not
in
in
the
the sense I'm answering
Quran
it.
does Allah say strike her?
Not in the sense you're talking about.
I
no.
didn't. You don't know what sense I'm talking about. I'm repeating
Yes, I
what
know what
Allah
sense you're
said.
talking about.
Listen again. In the Quran, in your sense, in Allah's sense, does Allah say that you must strike her?
Okay, perfect. You want to talk about Allah's sense? Then it's the explanation I gave you. There's your
Oh, you
answer.
Allah now? Hang on. So you Allah, you know what He said? What do you
No,
mean?
I'm explaining what Allah is saying.
So hang
It's
on.
clear.
How did you know what Allah means when I can also read the Quran? Jibril can read the Quran, but you are telling me what Allah thinks.
But you're
So you are
Christians.
Allah because you know what He thinks.
No, but you're Christians. You cannot
But
interpret.
I
You
can be
cannot
a
interpret
Christian.
it.
Can a Christian also read?
No, but you cannot
So
interpret
the
the
Christian
Quran.
can't read and he can't interpret.
Oh my
So
God! You can
Jibril, I'm
read.
sorry, Jibril, you can't read and you can't.
Yeah, you cannot interpret. Are
interpret.
you stupid, man?
I'm
You
not a
don't know
Muslim.
Arabic.
I'm not a
You don't
Muslim.
know Arabic.
I'm not. Jibril knows. The guy above you, he's the one
Bro,
that gave
he's not
Muhammad
Muslim.
Wahi.
Bro, look now. If I quote something from whichever scripture, you will not believe me. Why? Because I can be a liar.
What is the
First of
meaning
all,
of
you're
Asbab
Christian, you're a
al-Nuzul?
liar.
Watch
Whatever
this.
you interpret
Watch
from the
this.
Quran,
Watch
it's
this.
a lie.
According to the Quran, what was the reason for verse 434? What was the reason for the verse?
Which
Why
verse?
did that verse come down? The one where you can strike your wife. What was the reason for that verse?
Oof, I can't remember which ayat
Would you
al-Nuzul
like me to tell you?
Okay, tell
Would you
me.
like me to tell you the reason for the revelation?
Okay, tell me. I will check it myself, but I
It is
don't believe
because
you.
a woman wanted retaliation after her husband struck her across the face. After beating her, she went to Muhammad and she wanted retaliation. Muhammad said, sure, you can have retaliation. But then Allah jumped into the picture and said, no, no, no. He said, you wanted something else, Muhammad, but this is not what we want. Allah, He decided that He wanted the man to beat the wife. No retaliation. So this is, again, according to Wahidi, there's Bab al-Nuzul that you can go and read about. I can show it to you now if you want to see it. Would you
Yeah,
like to
I
see
will
it?
look into it. I forgot. I have many pages of these ayat al-Nuzul of
Beautiful.
these
Not only
arguments.
that, if you go to the Quran, to the Hadiths again, Umar, he went to Muhammad and said, listen, these wives are not listening. Can we beat them? What did Muhammad say? Sure, you can beat them.
But
Beat them.
but I
Aisha
don't
said,
understand. What
he's
is your
never seen
problem?
any woman suffering more than the believing woman. So you are
But I
saying
have a
that the women
question.
in Islam, hang on a second, you saying the women
Okay.
in Islam are treated so well, but even
course.
Aisha said, no, we're not. We are being beaten. We are being circumcised. We are one of 4 wives.
Oh my
We,
God.
all this rubbish. We are penetrated as little children. You can do all these things to us, and we have to just sit quietly. Now you are saying that the women in Islam have all these rights. They have the right to be beaten, yes.
Perfect, perfect. Now, James, are you a scholar in Islam?
Yes, I am. You can call me Sheikh. You can call me Imam. You can call me whatever you want. But yes, I'm a Da'i.
Can you show me
I
can you
believe
show me a
he-
license which you got from the scholars? Your license. Can you show me it?
There's no such thing as a license.
Yes, there is something which is called when you graduate from a school, you get a license.
No, you don't get a license.
What's it called? Education. What's it called?
Again, you making claims and you want me to help you understand it?
No. Show me because you're interpreting that everything. Aisha said this, Muhammad said this, and you're trying to
Because
twist
again,
and turn
when
it.
you
Certificate.
read the
Show
Quran,
me your
listen
certificate.
again. Pay again.
Show
I
me-
don't have to
show me
show
your
you. I don't have to
certificate.
show you my certificate, dude.
Okay,
There's
then
no
why
such
you're
thing
making
as a
such
certificate.
claims?
You get a
I can
little
make claims.
pat on the
I
back,
can make up a
and
claims
you
about
get told now you
Christianity.
can marry your
Doesn't mean
4
I'm
wives.
true. Doesn't mean I'm
So
true.
now again, listen again. Which
Yeah,
one
bro,
of us,
you're-
me or
you're
you,
clapped,
is
man.
reading
I think-
Quran
I think
and
something
reading
is missing in your head.
hadith? Again, listen again. Is it me or you that is actually reading what the Quran says and reading what the scholars have said regarding the verse? Who read it?
Okay, first of all, you need to understand some
Are
principles.
you allowed to
Don't cut
add
me.
to the Quran?
Yeah, I will. No, I will
You're allowed to
explain to you
add to the
something.
Quran?
Stop asking 3, 5 questions at the same time.
Are
James, why
you allowed? Here's the question. Are you allowed to add to the Quran?
James, I will give you an example and listen to this
I
example.
want an example. I want you to answer my question.
Okay, fine.
first,
Thank
my
you.
brother.
Thank you.
Answer the question. Don't run.
Thank you.
Don't run. Listen again. Are you allowed to add to the Quran?
There you go.
Only truth. You back. How are you?
Let's see if we can have a conversation today, or just like yesterday, you'll drop me again.
Well,
Scared.
again, all you do is waffle. I have put on so much of weight from all the waffles you guys are serving me that I have to go back to the gym. So, the part of the topic we started today was that women in Islam are allowed to be circumcised. Do you agree that women should be circumcised in Islam?
Come again, bro. Woman, what?
Do you know what
Allowed?
circumcision is?
Yeah, I know what circumcision. I couldn't hear you because I think my net just cut off halfway. I couldn't
No,
hear
it's
you
not.
fully. Sorry, my brother.
It's all good. It's all good. So, according to the hadiths confirm that Aisha was circumcised and that there were other women also being circumcised. Even Aisha's brother's children were circumcised. Girls, all the females. So, I'm asking you, are you okay that women should be circumcised because Allah and Muhammad made it so?
Yeah, but there's something in Abu Dawud, right? And it says like this,
Well,
right?
hang on.
That do
Yes
not
or no? Was that a yes or no? I'm sorry. Was that a yes or no? You okay with a woman being circumcised?
Yeah, I don't see a refutable concern about it.
You don't
By the
see
way.
any concern. Can you tell me, when the female is circumcised, do you know what happens to her? How it's done?
Not fully, bro.
Not fully.
But
So
here's
you
the
are
thing.
okay with something that you don't fully understand. Now this shows me, and again,
No,
it
but
shows
listen,
me why.
listen. But no, James,
One
James,
second,
listen.
ladies and gentlemen.
You go back to your
Ladies
preacher
and
mode.
gentlemen,
Listen, wait,
this,
bro.
th-
Stop
one
going on
second.
your preacher
One
mode. Wait,
second, brother.
can I say
One
something?
second. One second. I just want to say to
Yeah,
all
1
the
second is
people
finished.
listening to this guy, remember what he
Yeah.
said. He doesn't understand what it entails to have a female circumcised, but he's okay with it. So now we're going to educate him on what
I did not
actually
say.
is.
No, listen, bro. This is what I'm saying. I say A, and you said, oh, this guy said A for apple and A for ambulance. What's wrong with you? Like,
Are
can
you
you hear,
okay
or are
with
you just making
females
things
being
up?
circumcised?
This is what's wrong with you, you know,
I
James?
asked
That
you a
you
question.
listen something and you say something
I
else.
asked you, are you okay with
No,
it? And you
but
said yes.
what was my answer?
You said
No,
yes.
what was my answer?
You said yes.
No. After what? What are you talking about? You just said something else to your audience.
Are
Ask
And then you
him
say
again,
something else.
James. Ask
Dude,
him
let
again.
me stop you
Okay,
again. Don't stop.
listen.
Dude, I'm going to ask you again. Be quiet. Listen to the question. Answer the question I asked.
You told. No, listen.
Listen again. Are you okay with females being circumcised?
And I said, yeah, I didn't said no, but this is what I'm saying, that you told your viewers that I said that that I don't know what is circumcision of women,
And then
it's
I
okay,
asked you,
whatever
do you
it
know
is.
how it's done or what it is? You said, no, I don't really know.
I said I don't fully know it.
So you don't
Like,
fully
I know
know
what
it. So hang on a second.
No.
You said, yes, you're okay with it, and you don't fully know it, understand it, correct?
Yeah, I don't fully know it because
Okay,
the
so
thing
now I
is that, bro,
said,
I haven't
so
met
now I
anyone,
said we'll teach you about it. Now we'll understand it. Now you sound as if you're still too young to understand much. So do
No,
you
but can I
understand?
explain
Again,
something
dude,
from my point of view?
One
James,
second. I'm trying to understand
you-
how. Please shut your
we'll
mouth.
get there, but
Shut
can I say
up.
something?
Shut up and wait, please.
Exactly, bro. You can listen.
Oh,
That's
just
why.
wait. I'm trying to understand
Okay, what-
how much you know. How much do you know about female circumcision?
You done, bro? Because I can speak as long as you're here, man. Honestly, like as much as I want to speak,
Stop
you don't let
crying
me
and
speak.
tell me about female circumcision.
Okay, right. So it's removal of the vulva, you know, like, bro. Listen, let me just tell you, bro. I respect my woman, unlike you, bro, and this woman here, and I don't want to like.
Please tell
say
us
things
about
which-
female circumcision. I don't give a
La
content.
haya
You go and
about
you
what
go and talk
respect
that.
or not.
Listen, James.
Tell
Hey,
me
Gabriel,
what you
James,
understand, dude.
James,
Shut
you go.
up.
You
Shut
go and
up.
share it with.
Shut up. Shut up,
Go and share it
Hayden.
with.
Shut up. Listen again. Can you please tell me about female circumcision in Islam? That is what I want you to talk about. If you got nothing else to say, then drop. Okay? That's what I want to know. Female circumcision. Tell us about female circumcision.
James, I have respect for women. You can go and tell your mom about it. How about that? And your mom, you can
Oh,
share with your
Aisha?
mom, you know.
Aisha's my mom.
Not your mom,
Aisha, the
James.
same
Your
girl that
mom,
brought all the
James.
Sahaba
James,
to
your
the
mom.
yard.
Because I respect
Oh,
my
Aisha
woman.
brought all the
Listen,
Sahaba to the yard so they can all
bro,
get some
respect
free
my
milk.
woman.
And they all went to Aisha, the
Really
mother.
miss you.
My mother is Aisha. Her milkshake brought the boys to the yard. Unbelievable, man. He says he's okay,
So is
but then he doesn't know it. Understand it.
is he ashamed to talk about it? Is that what I understood?
It must be because, I mean, let's face it, he ran from it.
Does that mean that Muhammad and Aisha were shameless? Because they
Well,
spoke about it.
it must be.
They spoke about it openly, and it's in their books.
And exactly
And
right.
and
Walk with the Spirit says, he says he respects women, and then he talks about my mom.
there's a basic rule in Islam. It says "La haya'a fi din," no shame in religion. So whatever you want to talk about that is in the books, you can talk about freely and openly. That's what "La haya'a fi din" means. So why is he ashamed?
No, I would be ashamed. I would run from this Quran. I would run from these hadiths. I would run from Islam. But notice
Yeah,
again,
but "La haya."
I'm trying to give him an opportunity to just explain it, but then he's showing everyone he's just an ignorant child, knows nothing, but wants to talk about something. This is the craziness. I'll bring
Yeah.
you up one more time, Truth, and I'm telling you now, if I bring you up and you speak about anything, you mention my mother again, I will go all full out on you, your God, and your Muhammad. I'm asking you if you come up to tell us about female circumcision. If you need to Google it before you speak, Google it. If you need to go and check your wife to see how it's done, go and check it. If you don't know, ask your mums. If you don't know, just call someone in Somalia. They will explain it to you. Because this is what's the problem in the world today, is that you guys are speaking with zero intelligence. Zero intelligence. And you guys are calling yourselves da'is.
To answer Gabriel, bro, I'm not
Answer the question. Answer
no,
the
listen,
question
wait,
about
no,
female
let me speak,
circumcision.
please, for the sake of your headache, listen.
I don't want you
Oh,
to.
can you be
Listen
quiet and
again.
listen for once?
I don't
For
want you to
once.
talk about
For
anything other than the
once.
topic. Do you
Nah,
understand me?
listen, bro. I'm not ashamed, I'm shy.
He's not ashamed, he's shy.
Let's see. Foley, you back. Welcome, bro.
Hello, how are you, brother?
All good, all good.
The hadith you pulled up for me before, and you say it was great as Sahih by Albani.
Yep.
Is that the Albani from 1914 to 1999, Salafi Muslim?
I don't know, bro. You tell me.
When I search, that's what it says.
Does that change anything? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, from 1914 to 1999 from a Salafi Muslim.
Do you know who is the Albani?
Sorry?
Do you know who is the Albani?
Muhammad Nasidira or something like that?
Yeah, I
Albani?
I know. But do you know what he did? What was he? Where he lived? What was his status? Do you know anything about him?
No, I was reading about him. Apparently, a lot of scholars disagree with him.
A lot of scholars disagree with him.
Yeah.
What about
He
Dar
was
es
the
Salaam?
highest.
Sorry, he was from 1914. This like yesterday, man.
Well, hang on. I can take you further back. Hang on. If we go back to Bukhari, when did Bukhari come?
Bukhari?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like I don't know, was it 30 years or something like that? After the Prophet?
250 to 300 years after Muhammad.
Yeah.
Did he speak Arabic?
Sorry?
Did he speak Arabic?
I would assume so.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Was he born
No,
in
he
Arabia? No, he wasn't. So now you guys will rely on a man that spoke no Arabic, that was blind, that came from a different country, further north. And he came down and gave you 700,000 hadiths or 600,000 hadiths.
Yeah, but like I said before, I take from Bukhari and Muslim. I won't take those Albani stuff.
Okay, so let me
Maybe
just...
Albani did not write hadith.
Yeah, but
Albani did not write hadith. Albani صحح الحديث.
yeah, he
He
yeah, okay.
corrected it.
He,
He
he,
reviewed
he,
it. Listen. Let me teach you something, brother. The hadith is already written. It's already, the chain of narration is authentic. The matan, the story of the hadith is already correct. What recently happened, 1914 to 1994, whatever, by the Albani, he revisited the hadith. He re-authenticated the hadith. صحح al-hadith. He did not authenticate on his own authority. He
So
only
what?
reviewed it. He did a review of all the hadith, and he authenticated the same hadith that was authentic to start with. That's
Yeah,
what the
but
Albani did.
au-
He did not
authentic,
write any hadith.
authentic from which book? Can you like give
From
reference?
Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih al-Muslim and Sahih
So,
Sunan Nisa'i and Sahih Abi Dawood and all the other Sahih.
so,
Albani
so,
did a review, okay?
so which one of those would I find those hadiths that Albani say in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim? Do you know what book can I
That's
find
a
those
different
hadiths?
question. Now you go to the hadith and you look in which book it is. We can get you from Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Sahih Ibn Dawood, Sahih al-Nisa'i, Sahih, many Sahih. There are 6 books. Not only Sahih Bukhari and Muslim. There are 6 books they called as-Sahih. That means they are all
Yeah,
authentic.
but we don't take all hadiths. That's what I'm trying to
I
say.
know you don't take da'if. You don't take mawdu'. You don't
Yeah,
take
but
any of these. I understand.
if on
And we
Sahih it depends
and
with
we don't
greater
either. We
if
don't
on
either.
if on Sahih it depends with greater Sahih.
No. Once it
I,
says sahih, you know why it says
look,
sahih? Do you know
look,
why it says sahih?
because anybody can write something and say Sahih. I can do the same
Anybody
thing. I
can
can
write. So
write.
Sahih al-Bukhari is anybody that wrote it, yeah?
Okay, Sahih al-Bukhari. Okay, find me those hadiths because Sahih al-Bukhari is something I trust. So find me those hadiths in Bukhari.
What about Sahih Muslim?
Yeah, can you find us in Sahih Muslim?
No, do you trust that as well?
Yeah, I've tried Muslims. Yeah.
Okay. So when you find a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari and it says an fulan, an this guy, an this guy, an this guy, and you say, yeah, it's authentic because it's in Sahih al-Bukhari. You
Yes.
find the same hadith in Sunan al-Nisa'i, another book, but it's the same chain of narration. Does that
Same
make it sahih or not?
same hadiths from what?
Same hadith in a different book by the same chain of narration. Does that make it sahih or not? Do you take that or not?
If it's in a different book and you can find it in Bukhari and Muslim, yes, I'll take it.
You will
But
take.
if you can't find it in those, no, I won't.
Okay, that's why you got
So
6 books.
the Albani hadiths, if you can find me those hadiths in Bukhari and Sahih, and Muslim, I'll take it.
So you don't take it from another book that your
No,
scholar said sahih.
that's Albani is not my scholar.
He's
What
not your
Albani,
scholar?
Habibi?
Nah,
Oh my God, Albani is not a scholar.
nah,
Millions of Muslims
Albani's from
authenticate
yesterday,
Albani.
man. Come on.
Millions of Muslims, man, millions. You know what that
Can you
means?
tell me why
Look, if
would
he's from 1914 to 99, he must get them hadiths from some sort of book. So all I want to
I
know
just
is where the
explained to you,
hadith came
man.
from.
He did not get any hadith. He never wrote any hadith. Albani never wrote any hadith. Do you
let me try
understand
to
that?
explain it one more time to him. Listen again. For Albani, he took the hadiths that already existed, he re-evaluated them,
Existed in
confirming
which
that they
book?
were sahih. He didn't write any, he didn't produce any. He just took what
Existed.
they already had and then affirmed that they were either authentic or not.
If they already had it, it must be in a book, right?
Well, obviously.
Yeah. So what book is that?
Well, you,
All the sihah.
how
All
can
the
you ask?
sihah.
That's the silliest question
All
you can ask. Because watch this. Can you
all
provide me, watch this, for provide me one book, one Bukhari original book, one, only one that we can look at today that comes from Bukhari. Just one.
Doesn't exist.
Bukhari?
Doesn't
Yeah, Bukhari.
exist.
Show me one original Bukhari hadith book that Bukhari gave us. An original book. Because every single book that we have regarding the hadiths of Bukhari is coming from another source, because there are zero
But
books given to us from Bukhari.
Bukhari is a trusted scholar.
Did the
Hang on
Bukhari
again, listen
write this
again.
book?
I'm saying to you that we've got no evidence of a Bukhari book. No evidence.
Yeah.
It does not exist. So everything that you claim is from Bukhari comes from another Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Okay, I'll get what you're saying, but I'm saying I trust whatever comes from Bukhari.
But it didn't come from him. It came from somebody else that said it came from Bukhari.
Yeah, okay, I trusted that.
To you,
But
trust
can you tell me something Albani says that came from
listen.
Bukhari and I'll trust it?
Foley. Do
Yes.
you have access to Google?
Yes, I do.
Can you write, did the Bukhari write his book? Just write it down.
I wouldn't give a damn. I'll trust Bukhari.
Well, you
But it's
trust
not-
a
but
book
it's not
that a person never
Bukhari.
wrote it. He never
Again.
wrote it.
Look, I trust any hadith come from Sahih
Oh my
Bukhari.
God. Oh my God.
Okay,
Yes.
but I want you to repeat what we said, just so we understand it. Can you repeat that we have no Bukhari books?
Sorry?
Can
We
you
do have a
repeat?
Bukhari.
Say, we have no books, no original books from Bukhari himself. Do you hear the words?
We have Bukhari books.
My gosh, listen again. This is why you're missing everything. Your statement there shows us why you're still a Muslim. Listen to what I
That's-
just said. We do
that's-
not
that-
have, again, don't talk,
Look,
listen.
look,
Listen again. We have zero books directly from Bukhari himself. Zero. Everything else that you claim is from Bukhari was written by Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, and the gang. We don't know whether it's actually from Bukhari. They just say it is. We have zero books from Bukhari, like we have zero Qurans from Uthman and zero Qurans from Abu Bakr. Zero. Because there's no evidence for them. All I'm asking you to do is to repeat it so I understand that you understand that we have nothing that Bukhari himself wrote down. Do you understand that?
sorry. Mate, we're talking about circumcision, okay? Those Albani things, I want you to tell me it's coming from a trusted source.
Oh my gosh. It's hard, bro. It's hard being a Muslim, right?
Yeah, I understand, yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. I mean, you guys have to really try to make it make sense. I mean, you guys would throw Ibn Abbas under the bus, even if he said something that you didn't like. You guys would throw your Allah and Muhammad under the bus because you disagree. For example, I'll give you another example. Your Quran states clearly that you can penetrate little girls. Allah says that. Now, I want you to say that Allah doesn't say that. Throw Allah under the bus. Does Allah say in His Quran that you can marry and penetrate girls before their first period, before their first menstruation? Does He say that?
I heard that one a lot of times, and I studied that, and I've seen that, not everyone gets
Answer the
periods
question.
and this and that.
Answer the question. In the Quran, does it state in the Quran, does Allah, the God, your God, say clearly in the Quran that you can marry and penetrate little girls before their first menstruation? Or would
No.
you like to throw Allah under the bus?
It does not say that.
So Allah under the bus. Thank you very much, sir. I'm not sure how much petrol you're putting in that bus and how much you're going to drive back and forth. I'll give you another example. I dare you to tell me that Allah was
in
a
your own
liar.
words.
I'll tell you now. I want you to
Wait.
say that Allah was a liar when He said that you can also beat your wife.
Sorry?
Call Allah a liar when He says you can also beat your wife.
No, I wouldn't say that because I was saying that was وَضْرِبُوهُنَّ hunna.
Okay, so you can
What
beat
does
your
it
wife?
mean? What does it mean, وَضْرِبُوهُنَّ?
Well, it's to strike.
There
So
you
can
go.
you strike your wife in Islam?
Sorry?
Can you strike your wife in Islam?
I can, but depends on what object I strike her with.
Okay, it didn't matter. It doesn't matter what object, bro. It can be a baseball
Yeah,
bat
yeah,
or it could
yeah,
be a
it-
toothbrush.
it-
It doesn't
it-
matter. But you
It
can.
does.
It
If I
doesn't
strike
matter.
you with-
You can.
If I strike you with a hammer and a baseball bat,
Does
makes
it,
a difference.
watch this, because you're trying to be smart now. Show me where it says you can strike her with anything in the verse.
Sorry?
Show me in the verse where it says pick up a toothbrush. Show me in the verse it says use your shoe, use your sock, use a feather. Show me in the verse.
That's
Show me
why
in the
I
verse
thought-
where it says that.
I go back with the hadith. I take the hadith with that.
Beautiful. So according to the hadith says you can beat your wife because she's disobedient. Umar came to Muhammad and said, listen, the wives are being disrespectful. They're not listening. What did Muhammad say? He says, beat them. He says, but don't beat them too severely because you may want to do dingy with them later. In fact, one of the women came to Aisha. She was greener than the clothes she had on. And Aisha said she's never seen Muslim woman suffer as much as the believing woman. Because these believing Muslim women are treated so badly in Islam, penetrated as little children, circumcised, and not only that, they're also beaten. Now, let me ask you now, because since the topic is women in Islam, here's the question again.
Can I ask you a question?
Here's the question. This is the question. So we can see from your religion, you can strike them, you can penetrate them before their first menstruation, and you can also circumcise them. You may not like the fact that it says by Albani, but that's not my problem, it's yours. Now I'm asking you, just based on those three things, penetrating them as a child, striking them, and circumcising them, does that sound appealing for the woman listening to come to Islam?
Yeah, well, it's up to them whether they want to take it or not. It's up to them to search and see the knowledge.
Take it or not? Take the beating? Take the beating or not? Take the child marriage or not? What do you mean?
The beating have a hadith that goes with it, you know?
Okay, have you ever beat your wife?
No.
No, but why not? You're allowed to, you know that, right?
Sorry?
You know you can strike her.
That's the last option, but I haven't got to
But it's still an option. It could be the millionth option.
The first option yet. Alhamdulillah.
I know it's still an option. Alhamdulillah, it's an option.
James, can I interrupt for a minute? Foley, do you speak Arabic?
A little bit, yeah.
Little bit, okay. In the verse that we are talking about, it says, وَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ نُشُوزَهُنَّ فَوْعَظُوهُنَّ وَاهْجُرُوهُنَّ فِي الْمَضَاجِعِ وَاضْرِبُوهُنَّ. Okay,
yes.
That's what the verse says. So the verse contains 3 levels of punishments.
Yep.
For the woman that is disobedient. So the verse says, وَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ نُشُوزَهُنَّ. If you fear, she hasn't been disobedient yet. She's a good woman. But if you fear, you're looking at her and you watch her behavior and you fear she might become disobedient, Allah is telling you, you got 3 levels of punishment. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay? Now, in punishment, and you know, if you go to court, you committed first offense, you go in front of a judge. He says, oh, well, your lawyer says it's a first offense. He hasn't done it before. He's a good man and all that. He gives you, maybe he'll let you go. He says, well, look, it's first offense, don't do it again. 6 months later, you go in front of the same judge. You've committed the same offense. What is he going to do? Is he going to say, oh, it's okay, go? Or is he going to give you the second level of the punishment? He goes, no, you were in front of me before, so now I'm going to up the level. I'm going to give you 6 months good behavior. Okay? Now you go, 6 months later, you committed the same offense, you come in front of the same judge. He's going to say, well, look, first time I let you go, second time I gave you good behavior, now I'm going to go to the third level. I'm going to put you 6 months in jail. Does this make sense?
Sorry, yes, it does.
It does. Okay. So levels of punishment go up as you commit whatever it is. So in this verse, Allah gives 3 levels. He says, if you fear her disobedient, first you lecture her, you speak to her. Don't do this. Look, we've been married for 10 years. You know, it's not good. It's going to lead to bad things. So please don't do it. Let's follow the Quran, the Sunnah, blah, blah, blah. Again, she commits the same offense. You gonna forsake her in bed. يُهْجُرُوهُنَّ فِي الْمَضَاجِعِ. So you're gonna turn your back to her. You leave her alone. You don't talk to her. You ignore her, whatever. She commits the same offense again. You're gonna go to the third level and you're gonna beat her up. That's how it works. So if you say with a feather, okay, is the punishment of hitting with a feather lighter than the other 2 punishments?
Is it lighter?
Lighter? Is it lighter? Has the level gone from level 1 to level 2, then became to level 0? Does that make sense? No. Because the level of punishment goes up as you repeat the offense. And that's what this verse is talking about. A woman repeating the offense 3 times. First time you lecture her, second time you forsake her in bed. She continues with her disobedience, you beat her up.
And just
Two,
remember, you know,
حتى
Jibril's doing a great job, but there are no
ليؤدبوهن.
levels. There's no
If
levels. I know he's trying to make it simple for you to understand. So I just
Nah,
want to know from you,
third
Flo.
level is actually harder.
Say what?
I said third level is actually harder.
It's the hardest thing, right? The third one is the worst one, right?
Yeah.
And would you like your daughter to be beaten? Would somebody to strike your daughter?
Strike with what? What do you mean?
Anything, bro.
Like
His hand, his foot, his
if the what
shoe.
the hadith, if the what the hadith says, you know, for wake up phone call, yeah, I don't mind it.
Again, so you don't no problem with your daughter being struck because she disobeyed. Do you understand how sick you have to be to accept that? Just one second for ex revert Aisha. No, what? Sorry, Aisha. Sorry, ex revert.
Yes.
Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm an ex-revert to Islam. I left Islam 3 years ago after 16 years.
Ah, okay. Sorry, sorry.
No.
And I didn't mean to call you Aisha. I don't know why that came out my mouth.
Definitely not. I'm here advocating for Aisha. I'm advocating for Aisha and every Aisha like her, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, Fall, I just want you to understand something, that if your Quran is teaching you something and it doesn't say how, remember what you said. You had to now go to a scholar to try to let him explain. But when we read the verse itself and we understand why the verse came in, the reason for revelation, it wasn't because someone beat his wife with a feather. He beat her. He left her with a mark across her face because they said he slapped her across the face. Aisha says, guess what? She's never seen anyone suffer more than the believing woman, because their skin is greener than their clothes. Now this shows you that they're not being touched or tapped or using feathers. These people are beaten, bro. They are beaten. Now the reason that you wanted to say something other is because you know that it's disgusting, sick and evil for a grown man to beat a woman. You know that. So now you're saying, yeah, but hang on. The Sahaba are saying use a feather. You're only coping because you know it's disgusting and evil. So you must admit that any man that beats his woman, leaving her skin green, is a useless coward. Would you agree with that?
Get off mute.
Bruce Lee.
Get off mute. Yeah. Okay.
Would you call a man that beats a woman a coward?
Depends on the woman's behavior.
Okay, so is there any time that it's okay to beat a woman? Give me an example of when it's okay to beat a woman. Give me an example of this, of something she does that says it's okay for her to be beaten.
Beaten in which way, but you know, you can't just.
You just said, I'm listening to you. You said it depends on the behavior. I'm asking you.
In our religion, it says you can't even, you know, you can't hurt them.
Dude, you're contradicting yourself. Look what you just said. You said to me that it depends on her behavior how you beat her. I'm asking you, what can a woman do to you that deserves her to be beaten by you?
Beating in like the Quran beating or beating? Which beating?
I don't know. The Quran doesn't tell you how to beat her, does it?
The Hadith does.
Is that the Quran?
Sorry?
Is that the Quran?
Yes, because in my Quran it says, Ati Allah wa Ati Rasul, so I follow boss.
Yeah, Macarena. According to the Hadith that we're going to go to, when it says the woman's skin was greener than her clothes, that's how you beat her, correct?
Which Hadith is that?
Sure. I'll take you there again, because again, you're welcome to...
Could I just add something? There's one hadith where Muhammad instructs the believers. This was on his deathbed as well. As Muhammad was dying and he gave his final sermon, he instructed the believers certain things to do. And he said that beat your wives, but do not beat them harshly, بِغَيْرِهِنَّ, which is without like a severe harm. But regardless of that, if you heard that your daughter's husband, Lee, he just lightly backhanded her on the side of her face and left no mark, irrespective of the mark being left and whatnot, it's the psychological element, and it's the humiliation, and it's the fact that he has, transgressed that boundary and placed his hands upon a woman. So this isn't even just about harm. This is like we are doing something which is wrong. Like you shouldn't put your hands on a woman unless absolutely necessary. If a woman is trying to harm you or take your life.
So here's a Bukhari for you, Foley.
Look, if
Bruce Lee.
my woman does something wrong and I smack her with a miswak or whatever,
Yeah, you
she'll
can giggle as
probably
much as you
laugh.
want.
She'll
Bruce
probably
Lee.
be happy again. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
let me just please let me
She'll
just
probably
get to
like,
this.
aha. She'll probably come back to me because she will find it funny. Yeah,
Bruce,
yeah.
let's read.
Yes.
Let's read. Bukhari. You like Bukhari, correct?
Yes, I do.
This is Bukhari. So,
Mm-hmm.
Rifa divorced his wife, whereupon blah 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 married her. Aisha said the lady came wearing a green veil and complained to Aisha of her husband and showed her the green spot on her skin caused by beating. Now, again, the green spot doesn't come from a feather. It was the
hadith
habit
is
of the
that?
ladies to support each other. So when Allah's apostle came, Aisha said, now pay attention to how lovely it is to be a Muslim in Islam. Aisha said, I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing woman. Any woman, and we know there were many women there. Aisha says she ain't seen none other suffer as much as the believing woman. She said, look, her skin is greener than her clothes. Now again, are you saying to me, now does Muhammad say no, no, no? Does he argue and shout at the guy and say something wrong? Say that that's wrong? No, he doesn't. He does none of that. He keeps quiet about it. He's okay with it.
He actually
Right?
says more
He's
than
the
that.
one that condones beating women. He says clearly, Umar went to him and said, the wives are being, not listening to us. What did Muhammad say? Beat them. Now I'm asking you again. Does this prove to anybody that they're being touched with a feather, lightly, gently, miswak, because the skin is so green?
I'll have to read the full hadith to get it.
Must I read the rest of it
Give
for
him
you?
the hadith number. Give him the
Sorry?
hadith
Take a
number again.
screenshot.
There it is. 5825.
Done.
Host, could you bring up Riyadh Salihin 279? And here we see that Muhammad even says that the women who complain about being beaten, they are not the best among the believing women. So the women, Muhammad tells women not to even complain about being beaten. It's Riyadh Salihin
No,
279.
this guy only takes from Sahih al-Bukhari, so
Oh.
you can't bring him anything else.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't know what the Sahih Sitta is, no?
No,
He doesn't understand much.
Only knows Sahih al-Bukhari.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well then,
But it's
he's
okay.
basically-
But it's okay, guys. It's okay. Just X. 1 second. 1 second. I have it on the screen because I'm showing you again. It's those it says those who take to beating. Oh my gosh, guys. Another. Just 1 second. I need to. Sorry, guys. Just getting rid of the restrictions for hate speech. We need to just be careful what we say, how we say it,
Oh,
because they don't like us saying these things. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. These are the imagine, and this is what I keep saying. If this is so bad for TikTok, these topics are bad for TikTok, yet we allow it in our communities, our homes, our countries.
yes, in our
So
school.
Why
not
you
saying
guys
enough.
make it sound it's bad?
I know, Flo, you laughing now, Bruce Lee. But I'm saying to you now, bro, according to your religion, don't ever tell anybody ever again that Islam looks well on women, because you can see how awful and disgusting this type of behavior is. Because you agree that only a sick coward will beat his wife, correct?
Ask the women in Islam.
Those that are beaten?
Sorry?
Again, listen, I want you to answer this question.
know.
Now, watch this. Do you agree that if a man beats his wife, he is a coward?
Like the beating in the Quran, or if just punch and hitting?
In any way, shape, or form, if a man beats his wife, is he a coward?
Nah, if you hit with your wife with a feather, you're not a coward. That's on her hitting
I
somebody
think you're a
with a feather.
coward. I think you
Okay.
are a coward. I think you are too afraid of actually standing on your own feet and calling out
I'll
something that you
get
can
it.
call out.
I am going with my
What
Quran
you
and
are
my
doing
hadith.
is you are trying to be politically correct or Islamically correct by not condemning this disgusting evil behavior and you are the type of person that will giggle now and try to, wriggle your way out of it. But you are disgusting. You are evil. You are an embarrassment to men like me. You are what we'd call a cuckold. You're the type of person that is not man enough to do your own work, and shame on you.
I just wanted to say there that this is actually one of the subjects that made me leave Islam 3 years ago. And I went to my wife at the time, who was a Muslim woman and a hijabi, and I brought her all of these hadith, these Quran verses, these statements of scholars, and I said to her, look, Islam would allow me to beat you if you were, and again, the word is nushuzuhunna, so it's to fear arrogance from them. It's not that they've actually done any kind of anything wrong. It's just the fear that they may rebel against you or be arrogant towards you. And I explained it to my wife at the time, and she was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, don't you think that's messed up? And she was like, yeah, we just have to believe it. And I was like, yeah, but that's not right. Like, we're talking about, this is meant to be the perfect religion for all humanity, the whole world, everything. And here it's advocating for beating your wife. And then I was like, I had a stepdaughter who was like 13 at the time. And I said, she'll get married eventually one day. And what if her husband hits her and then turns around and uses this as a justification? And she was like, oh, things were different back then. And, that wouldn't happen now. And I was like, yeah, because she could just ring the police and get him arrested. Do you know what I mean? But it's sad because many of the women have internalized this misogyny and sexism and this patriarchal behavior now. And many of the Muslim women, and they see no issue with it. They feel, they go around saying that Muhammad was the first feminist, if you've heard such a ludicrous
Yep,
claim.
we've heard that one.
Yeah, it's like the first feminist. It's like Muhammad said women had half a brain, and a woman's testimony is half of that of a man's, and a woman will get half the inheritance of a man. And a woman has no right to divorce, and a woman has no right to deny her husband intimacy, and basically a woman has no rights.
Is your wife still a Muslim?
Our marriage ended when I left.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came out with my loss of faith. I hid it for about 6 months, and then I told her, and pretty much with immediate effect, I was kicked out of the family home. I still love her and care about her very much, and she's an amazing person.
Were you born as a Muslim?
No, that's why it's ex-Riva. I reverted to Islam when I was 18. I left Islam when I was 34. Yeah.
Do you know what's your punishment now in Islam?
Yeah, man baddala dinahum faqtulu. Yeah.
Man baddala dinahu faqtuluh. That's Muhammad said that, yeah?
Yes, Muhammad said that. Yeah. So I'm very fortunate that I don't live in a country where they could implement such a thing against me and unalive me. And it's strange actually, because I have a son, and he's 10 years old, and we had a conversation last weekend about that. And I said to him, I said, what do you think about that, son? And he, sadly, his mom is still raising him as a Muslim, and I'm obviously raising him outside of the religion, and we have joint custody. And he said, well, you could just keep it to yourself, Dad, and not tell anyone, and then, nothing would happen to you. I said, I know, I understand that. I said, but don't you think that it's bad that simply because Daddy doesn't believe in the same thing as the rest of the society, if we lived in a Muslim country, that they would want to unalive me? And then he was like, no, it's very sad. And he goes, you shouldn't do that to people. If they don't want to believe, you should just not let them believe. And that's one of the biggest contradictions in Islam, is let it cry.
Did you know it's general? It's not specific to a group of people. Man baddala dinahu faqtuluh. This statement, it is general for any Muslims that walks the face of the earth. Did you know that?
Sorry, what did you mean? Could you be more specific? Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, the verse says, Man baddala dinahu faqtuluh. Okay,
Yeah.
and he's talking to Muslims. So this act that they should be committing against you, it is general for all Muslims. Any Muslims that walks the face of the earth can do this. It's not specific to a rural, like what some Muslims say. No, it's up to a judge to decide that, or a Muslim scholar to decide that. That's rubbish. The term is general for any Muslim that's walking the face of the earth can actually do that, can actually implement that punishment upon you.
Okay,
And
Muslims,
he's within,
Muslims that
he's
want to
within
come
his
up, you're more
religion.
than welcome to. My brother X Revert, if it's okay with you, man, I want to let you go so that they don't say we're too many people up here. I appreciate you, bro. God bless you. Bruised Ego, Bruce Lee, Foley, I sent you an invite. Let's ask you about that one. Do you agree that a woman is equal to a dog and a donkey? Because you run to the hadiths. Let's go to another hadith. Do you agree that a woman is equal to a dog and a donkey?
A woman is equal to a dog and a donkey.
According to your Muhammad and Allah, do you agree with that?
Equal to a... No, they're not equal.
They're not equal. So the dog and donkey is is better?
Sorry?
Is the dog and donkey one above?
Fuck, some donkeys are better than human beings.
Okay, so beautiful. So the donkey is better than you?
Sorry?
Is the donkey better than you?
Oh, I don't know, maybe to you, but not to everyone.
I don't know. Muhammad, he liked the donkey, didn't he?
Sorry?
Sahih Bukhari. Aisha, it is not good that you people have made us equal to dogs and donkeys, woman. So Muhammad said to her, you are equal to a dog and a donkey. I'm asking you, do you agree with your prophet? This is again Bukhari, so you don't need to jump, skip, and run. Do you agree with Bukhari, Muhammad, and Allah that women are equal to dogs and donkeys?
Bring the hadith, let me have a look. Can you read the whole thing? What does it say?
It is not good that you have made us women equal to dogs and donkeys. No doubt I saw Allah's apostle praying while I used to lie between him and the Qibla, and when I wanted to prostrate, he pushed my legs and I withdrew them. Another one, Sahih Bukhari 508. Do you make us women equal to dogs and donkeys? Talking to Muhammad again. So I'm asking you, do you agree with Muhammad and Allah that the women in Islam are equal to dogs and donkeys?
Go back to the beginning of the hadith. What does it say? Do you,
Muhammad, talking to Muhammad, make us women, because there's another hadith we can get to, equal to dogs and donkeys, narrated Aisha.
I think that's a question, isn't it?
Why did he say that? Why did she say that?
I think she's asking a question, isn't it?
Why? Do you know why?
Because
Hang on,
there's a hadith that says,
let me show it to him. Sorry, Jibril. I thought it was. So watch this. Let me show you.
Because the hadith says what cuts the prayer is a donkey and a dog and a woman. These three, they cut your prayer.
The prayer.
That's why Aisha said you made us equal to dogs and donkeys.
A dog and a donkey. The prayer is severed by a woman, a dog, and a donkey. The things which annul the prayer, Bukhari, the things which annul the prayer, making your prayer null and void, were mentioned before me. Who's me? Aisha. And those were a dog, a donkey, and a woman. Aisha said, you, Muhammad, have compared us women to dogs and donkeys. So, do you agree with Muhammad and your Allah?
That's it. By Allah what?
By Allah, I saw the Prophet praying while I used to lie in my bed between him and the Qibla. Whenever I was in need of something, I disliked to sit and trouble the Prophet, so I would slip away by the side of his feet. Now again,
so she doesn't sever his prayer.
Do you agree with your Prophet and your Allah that women are equal to dogs and donkeys?
That's not what he's saying.
What did my dude? Try not to be a Muslim right now, right? You live in a Western country or Eastern country, but
it says, do you, isn't it?
No, it says you have compared us. You have compared us, women, to donkeys and dogs.
Yeah, compared. It doesn't say better than anything.
I showed you
that's
the last
when it comes to
equal.
prayers.
Again, it doesn't really matter because I showed you the last
Isn't
one.
that about the prayer?
I showed you where it says equal, didn't I? Where it says you made us equal to dogs and donkeys. Aisha.
It says
Aisha.
that one says, "Do you make us?" That's a question.
Yeah, Fall. What
Why?
cuts your prayer as a Muslim? What
Why?
cuts your prayer?
What casts your prayer?
Yeah. What
Oh,
annuls your
Allah, if
prayer?
a woman walk in front of me, I might look. No,
Yeah.
astaghfirullah.
A
This is why
woman?
you're
What
laughing,
else?
because you're an
What
idiot, man.
else?
You're
What else?
laughing
A
because you know
woman?
it's ridiculous.
What
No,
else?
it's not.
Fall. What else? A woman? What else?
A dog.
Yes.
First of all, we're not allowed to have dogs.
Yes.
A donkey.
Okay. So that's three things: woman, dog, and donkey. These three are equally effective against your prayer. They cut it. The three of them are equal. Aisha was surprised.
Yeah,
He
but it
said to
does. It
Muhammad,
does. It.
"You made us equal with dogs and donkeys." That's the context of the story.
Yes.
Yes. So women are equal to dogs and donkeys and
Nah,
cutting the prayer.
that's talking about cutting off prayers.
Exactly. That's what
That's the
Aisha's
point.
talking about. That's what Aisha's talking about. She is equal to dogs and donkeys in cutting the prayer.
Yeah, cause like I don't know, if those things work in front of you while you're praying, you pay attention to them. I guess.
Okay, why does a woman cut your prayer? Why?
Sorry.
Why does a woman cut your prayer?
Why does that I do not know.
Why does the dog
Why
cut
does the
your prayer?
hadith say?
Wait, hang on. Why does the dog cut your prayer?
That I do not. I do not know any of those three why they cut your prayers.
But
That is something I have to learn.
they equally end your prayer, annul your prayer, correct? All three of them equally annul your prayer.
Yes.
Beautiful. So a woman, a dog, and a donkey are equal when your prayer is annulled.
To now
So
your
Aisha is
prayers.
saying
Yes.
to Muhammad, you have compared us, you have made us equal to dogs and donkeys. I'm asking you,
See.
do
See.
you
One says
agree?
you have. It's
Dude,
compared and made
listen
equal the
again,
same
listen
thing.
again. Because you're Muslim, I've got to repeat. Do you agree with Muhammad and Allah that women are equal to dogs and donkeys when it comes to annulling your prayer?
One says, "Do you make us equal?" The other
Can
one
you
says,
just
"You
answer the
compared
question?
us."
Try not to be smart. Try not to be smart. Just answer the question. Don't think.
I'm not
because
trying
that's
to
the
be
problem.
smart.
According to the verse and what we just saw, do you agree with your God and with Muhammad when he says that women are equal to dogs and donkeys when it comes to annulling the prayer?
If I reading to it, I have to read into why, but yeah, I don't go against it.
Regardless why. Regardless of why.
I don't know why, but
Regardless of
But
why.
you agree
Are
then
they
with
equal
Allah
in
and you
cutting the
agree with
prayer?
Muhammad that regardless why, you agree with them that in this sense, women are equal to dogs and donkeys.
in the prior sense, yes.
Beautiful. So according to you, in some way, shape, or form, you can strike your wife. It doesn't matter what you use, as long as it's something light or whatever. So yes, you can. Then you are saying that according to you, you agree
What?
with Muhammad and Allah when he says women are equal to dogs and donkeys when it comes to annulling prayer. Now we go to the next one. Do you agree
See,
with
one of
Muhammad?
one of the hadiths. That's a question
Well,
because that's not a full contiguous hadith. That's like, what are the two hadiths? I'll have to look at it.
Sahih
Oh my
Bukhari
God, bro.
514.
What's the first one?
Sahih Bukhari 514.
He doesn't understand though that the question is rhetorical. Like, so she's basically asking a question.
Can I just get the hadith first, please? What's the first one?
Sahih Bukhari 514.
514. And the second one?
Sahih Bukhari 508. Sahih
got
Bukhari
them.
519. 519 says, it is not good that you people have made us women equal to dogs and donkeys. So again, I'm asking you, do you agree
Can I see the
with Muhammad and
519?
Allah?
I don't think you read the sorry?
You don't think I did what?
What do you say? Do I what Muhammad and Allah?
Do you now still agree with Allah and Muhammad that women are equal to dogs and donkeys when they annul the prayer?
I'll have to agree to it. Yes.
Beautiful. Is there ever a case where a man will annul a woman's prayer?
A man?
Will he annul a woman's prayer?
I'm not sure.
No, my brother, because Islam is a religion by man, for man. As long as the man is happy, Allah doesn't give a continental hoo-ha about the woman. So now we can see that you can beat your wife or strike her in some way, shape, or form. You women are equal to dogs and donkeys. Now my next one is, do you also agree that you can marry and penetrate little girls before their first menstruation?
No, I don't agree.
You
have to.
So do you have a
Sorry?
Quran with you, just so I know?
Yes, I do.
Can you open your Quran for me, please, sir? And go to Surah 65:4.
Nah, I got the full Mus'haf. I got the full Quran.
Go to Surah At-Talaq. Surah At-Talaq.
On my phone, I have to get out of the app.
Well, then I'll show it to you. It's okay. So, do you speak any Arabic?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Beautiful. Not salamu alaikum, I hope. So 65:4 in the Quran says, as for your women who have despaired of further menstruating. Do you understand what that means? What does despaired of further menstruating mean? It means they no longer have menstruation because of old age. It says, if you are in doubt, their period, these older women, their period shall be 3 months. And then there's the and. So it's one group, we go into the next group. And those who have not menstruated as yet. And those who are with child, meaning pregnant. Their term is when they bring forth their burden, 3 months. The group I want to talk about is the second one. Can you tell me what group of female has not yet menstruated?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I heard some females done.
What group
So,
of females have not yet menstruated? If we're talking about the old and we're talking
think
about the
that's-
pregnant, what group is missing?
I think that depends on the females. I
Beautiful.
don't think they all
That's
have it
not
at
what
the
we're
same
talking
age.
about. There's 3 groups over here. Try to focus now. The old, the pregnant, and what's missing? Who has not yet menstruated?
Yes.
Who? Which group of females have not yet menstruated?
Or the ones that haven't yet?
Yeah, what are they
What kind of
called?
question is that?
What are they
Sorry?
called?
Females that have not menstruated yet?
Children,
What do you
little
mean?
girls. Don't be shy, bro. Don't be shy. Say
Nah,
it. Say
that's
little
that,
girls.
that doesn't mean little girls.
Say little children that have not yet reached the age of menstruation. Say it.
Yeah, well, search it up. I don't think all girls have the same
Paul,
age.
Again, don't
has
be
a
sick and
6-year-old
disgusting. Say
menstruated
it.
yet?
Sorry?
Say it. Say
Has
it
a
as children.
6-year-old, just a minute, James, has a 6-year-old menstruated yet?
A 6-year-old?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
What about 5-year-old?
I don't think so.
So then are
What
they
about
part of the
4-year-old?
group that have not yet menstruated?
No, I don't think
see.
so yet.
Let's
Do
go to
they fall
tafsir.
into this
Let's go to the
category?
tafsir to show you, because now you're a liar and now you are panicking because you can see how disgusting this all is. But it's okay. I'm used to you guys. So Ibn Abbas, have you heard of Ibn Abbas?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let's see what he
Amr
says.
Rasul.
Let's see what he says. He says, and for such of your women as despair of menstruation because of old age. Remember I said that. If you are in doubt about their waiting period, their period of waiting shall be 3 months. Upon which another man asked. So some sick, filthy, disgusting guy says, O Messenger of Allah, what about the waiting period for those who do not have menstruation because they are, you say the last two words. What does it say?
Because they are too young.
Beautiful. So they are too young, along with those who have it not because of young age. So we're not talking about people that, are sick or don't have menstruation. They are talking about little girls, children, young age. They haven't had menstruation because they are too young. I need you to agree or disagree. Are we now understanding the group that have not yet menstruated is because they are too young? According to Ibn Abbas, the ink of the Ummah?
Wait, what's this guy talking about? I'm clipped.
It doesn't matter. Focus
Oh
on
my
the
God,
focus
bro.
on the
Just
page, bro.
focus.
According to what we
I'm
just
not.
read. According to what
I
we just
didn't even
read.
read what you said because I was talking to this guy on the thing.
The reason that you're acting the way you are is because you are embarrassed and you think this is disgusting. So you're trying to find a way
I'm
out. But
never.
it's okay. I'll try again.
I'm never.
I don't really
I'm
care
never
about you. I don't
embarrassed.
care about what you're feeling. I'm asking you now, according to this verse so far, according to Ibn Abbas, do you see that they are too young? Do you see that?
Yeah, that says they're too young.
Beautiful. So how old for you is too young? If they haven't had menstruation, in fact, watch this. Can you give me the average age of a girl that has a menstruation wherever you come from?
Oh fuck! I'm not sure.
What's your language, bro? This is not the masjid. Say 12 years old, okay? Say 12, for example. And these girls that I was talking about here are younger than that because they are too young. They haven't had menstruation. Now I want you to understand something. The chapter is called talaq, divorce. These girls have a waiting period. Do you know what the waiting period is for? It's called the iddah. Do you know why they're waiting?
Waiting for.
What are they waiting for?
I got no idea.
Beautiful. Let me explain it. The iddah is the waiting period. Let's go back to the verse. The iddah is the 3-month waiting period. It is because they are checking to see that they're not pregnant, because they're being divorced and they need to wait 3 months before they can be remarried to make sure they're not pregnant, so that they can see who the father is, so that the fathers don't get confused. Now, watch again. Now, watch again.
At what age can you get? At what age can you be pregnant?
Well, there's a girl that got pregnant at 5. There are girls right now in Pakistan, Afghanistan at 10 to 12, 11 years old giving birth, meaning they were pregnant at 9, 10, depending on when you start, when you are ready for it. But that's not my question right now. Right now, we've just established that your God and your prophet is saying that you can marry, penetrate, and divorce these girls while they are still what? Too young. They haven't reached the years of menstruation, but they can be married, penetrated, divorced, and then remarried. Do you notice that? This is how disgusting it is, and this is what you got to cope with. Now watch again. Have you heard of Jalalain?
Well, I don't think so.
Have you heard of Ibn Kathir?
Yes.
The same for the young who have not reached the years of menstruation. The same for the young. Dude, do you see that your religion teaches that you can marry and penetrate little girls before their first menstruation?
No.
You can't see it.
He's being dumb on purpose, man.
You know why I don't really believe the things that you guys say?
Hold on, wait a second. Wait a minute. Are we saying this, or are your scholars in your book saying this?
Yeah, Quran got a lot of tafsirs.
Yeah, so let's set the record straight. We're not saying this. We're just reading it. This is
Lot of
what your people are saying.
Yeah, okay.
Are you disagreeing with them?
Yeah, but give us the reason why you're disagreeing with your books.
I'm not disagreeing with anyone.
So then you agree with them.
But I can read into that and have a look.
Are you agreeing with them?
Sorry?
Are you? If you did not disagreeing with them, that means you're agreeing with them, correct?
Well, why wouldn't I be angry when I heard that the Prophet ﷺ married Aisha at 60 years and then consummated the marriage at 9?
Okay. Do you have a problem with that?
That's, times are different.
But hang on, my brother. Listen again. Do you have a problem with Muhammad marrying a 6-year-old and penetrating at 9?
No.
No. Watch this. Is Muhammad the best example to mankind?
Yes.
Beautiful. Was he example only back then or for you today in 2025?
He's still an example.
Still an example. So his example is to marry and penetrate a 6-year-old, marry at 6, penetrate at 9, and you saying that he's still the best example in 2025, meaning that his example is eternal. His example wasn't only for back then, because you just said he's an example for all times, meaning in 2025, he's still your best example. Would, if Muhammad walked into your house today with his 6-year-old wife, would you high five him or punch him in the face?
Well, like in where I'm from,
He's still the
people
best
do that when
example
they
in 2025, bro. Answer the question. If Muhammad, still the best example, has to come to your house today, still the best example, with his 6-year-old wife, penetrates at 9, are you going to high five him or punch him in the face?
I wouldn't even say a word.
So silence is consent according to Islam. You are saying it's okay by being quiet. According to Islam, when you want to marry a little girl and she can't say yes or no, her silence is consent. So by you not saying anything, you are saying it's okay. Agree?
No, I'm not saying anything.
Well, then he's not the best example in 2025 then. Then he's a PDF and belongs in jail on some kind of list if he walked into your house. So decide, bro. You need to man up. You need to actually find a stance and be a man. I'm asking you as a man. If Muhammad in 2025, still the best example, walked into your home with his little child bride, married at 6, penetrated at 9, will you high five him or knock him out?
If I wish the Prophet worked in my house.
With his little girl Aisha, I'm asking the question. Answer the question. Thanks for coming, bro. You've
Yeah,
proven
he
to
can't
everyone.
engage, bro.
Okay.
Sorry, you know what I mean?
So why
No, I'm
stop?
saying,
Why?
no, I'm saying he can't engage. I think he knows. He just doesn't know how to respond.
That's right.
Yeah, it's good you listen as well, man.
Kira, how are you, brother?
I think Muhammad is the community. I think when people talk about the community, they're talking about Muhammad. I think they're talking about the community, the Ummah.
Are you?
You're not a
Muslim?
community member? No, I'm just asking.
Well, I don't know. I'm learning something new every day. I don't know. Muhammad was, well, I believe that Muhammad was a title. I believe Muhammad's name is Kuthum. Muhammad is just a title, meaning the praiseworthy. So I don't know, man. I got no idea whether it's the community or who it is. But if you're not a Muslim, you're a Christian?
I am a member of the community.
Okay, so if
Muslim.
Islam came to your community, knowing the things that you know now, are you comfortable with Islam in your community?
I'm going to repeat myself. I think whoever was speaking before was saying, would you want Muhammad in your community? And I thought about it and I said, that community is Muhammad. That
James,
scary
let me,
Make it make sense, just so we understand. What do you mean by that?
James, James, let me say something to her because she's.
Negro.
Eh? Say it one more time.
El negro, the other, the one everyone's afraid of, the community member.
The Negro is
The
not
black?
that.
What? What are you, bro? What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
Bueno, Muhammad. The one everyone doesn't want in their community, and I'm saying that Muhammad and the community are one and the same. The Ummah, the community. You're
I
either
Why
think
do
with
you?
people are
the
Muslim,
people,
but I
you're
think
either
that
with the people, right, or you're not one of the people.
Estás bien, hermana,
I'm from the people. I'm from the community. I'm a
hermana.
human being.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Why'd you say the black? Like, what does that mean?
The wretched of the earth, maybe?
oh my
No
god.
entiendo.
Hang on,
No,
the wretched of the earth of the black?
okay.
Are
She might
you
not be.
inebriated? Are you high? I'm not sure. It doesn't sound as if you got kids, someone take them
Native?
away.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Wow, you get some weird people.
Man, it's TikTok for you, man.
Good Logic says it's all debunked. Come up and I'll make you the last guest and we'll see if it's true.
The problem is you don't let the Muslims speak. You keep talking and preaching. That is how you think you debunk the case or whatever. But alhamdulillah, Islam stands for itself. It
Beautiful. So
protects.
let's ask the question. Now you've had a chance to do your intro. Can you tell me what is the wisdom of Muhammad marrying a 6-year-old and penetrating her at 9? What is the wisdom? Hang on, brother, let me ask the question. How does that help us understand Islam? How does it bring us closer to Allah? And how does it bring us closer to the religion?
First of all, that 6 years old, became a scholar, and she helped actually preach and convey
Told
the
you.
message.
I told you what it was. Told you what it was gonna say.
Okay, so you see the manifest. This is the problem. This is exactly the problem, guys.
I didn't say anything.
Just hold on. He did not say anything, but Amin started already.
So, but again,
Because
it's
you are
okay.
talking
Can you
about
just
morality.
tell us
One
the
second.
wisdom?
What
Tell us
the
the
wisdom
wisdom.
is.
Again, let me ask the question, brother. Listen, man.
I understand
What
your
is the
question, but let me
wisdom
answer.
behind a
understand
young
it.
girl at 9 being penetrated? How does that bring us closer to Allah?
Okay, it does not. That is not your salvation. That is not Islam.
Beautiful. So just 1 second, brother. 1 second.
No,
1 second.
James. You see the.
I'll give you a chance. I just want to understand. I'm just reminding people. Slow down, brother. Slow down.
No. I'm gonna
Slow
yell
down.
now. I'm gonna yell
So
now.
I just want to repeat what you said.
That is your
So
fucking
there's
problem.
no
This is your
wisdom.
fucking problem. This is your fucking problem.
Why are you
hypocrite.
swearing? This is not the
Because I'm
masjid.
swearing
This
because
is not the masjid, and you're not
you're
talking
making
to
my
Allah.
point.
This is
You are
not the
making my
masjid.
point. You are
This is not
making
the
my
masjid.
point. You are making my point. I
This is
started
not the
already, and
masjid.
you're starting manifesting. You're starting manifesting.
I'm not
That is-
manifesting.
that is
I'm
your
agreeing with
tactics.
you.
No, you're not dealing with me because I am answering your question, your dumb question, because
No,
Rebecca
I'm
was
talking to a
free.
Muslim, so it
Why
has to
aren't
be
you
a
talking
dumb
about
question.
that? Why aren't you talking about Rebecca?
Okay,
You manifest,
we'll get to Rebecca in a minute. I know that's
No,
where you want
because
to
that's what
go.
it all started. That's
Can
what it
you
all
please
started, bro.
continue and tell
Morality.
everybody the wisdom behind a little child
Okay.
being raped by your prophet?
She is not raped, by the way. That's number one. She married. She married according to the rules that actually were available at that moment, at the period 1400 years ago. You cannot compare it.
So hang on.
with
So
this
this is
time
why
now.
I'm saying
One
you can't have a
second. Even
conversation
your
with
child,
me.
bro,
You
in your
start
own
crying when I'm
country,
trying
bro,
to have a
bro,
conversation.
your own country.
Can I have a conversation
One
with you?
second, your own
Oh my
country,
gosh.
they marry at 2
Can
years
we
old.
have a
Your own
conversation?
country, bro. Your own
I know
country marry
my
at 2
own
years.
country. Can you listen to me now? Can we have a conversation? Is Muhammad the best example to mankind?
That's also according to Christians scholars, not to
Okay.
Muslim scholars.
Okay,
Don't
stop
take
going to
Muslim
Christianity.
scholars.
Listen now.
Go Google it.
So
He
what's
is one
this?
of the
Good
best.
logic.
He's
Good
number one.
logic. Good logic. Please listen, brother. Don't panic, man.
I'm not
So if
panicking.
if Muhammad is the best example 1400 years ago, and he penetrates little girl Aisha
He
1400
penetrates
years
her
ago,
legitimately.
can you just wait,
He
brother? Let me
married her
finish. Dude, stop
legitimately.
panicking.
Yes, and I'm not
Stop
panicking.
stop.
I'm
Let me
panicking.
finish.
I'm not.
Let me finish. I know, I'm
Go
also
ahead,
laughing at
finish.
Islam. I'm
But
laughing
are
at
you
you
going to
guys.
give me time to speak?
Can-
Are you going?
I will,
Then
but let me
Okay, thank
finish.
you. I'm going to go. I'm
Let me
going to be
finish.
quiet. Yeah, go
Dude,
ahead.
let me
Go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead. Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
thank you. Let me finish. Thank you very much. Here's the point. 1400 years ago, Muhammad penetrates little baby girl Aisha, penetrates her then. In 2025, the same best example to mankind, meaning today he would still be okay if he penetrated little child bride Aisha at 9 years old? Today in 2025, good logic. Is that still a good example for you in 2025?
You're emphasizing penetrating, yeah? But the problem is that you should refer to in 2025, yeah, even 2025, that is still happening in some countries, Western countries.
Are those people the best example
Again,
to
are we
mankind?
talking about morality here?
Are
Are we
they
talking
the best
are we
example
talk-
to
You see,
mankind?
you're manifesting already.
I'm
Are we
asking
talking,
you about the best
are
example
we
to
talking about
mankind.
morality here? Are we talking about
Again,
morality?
listen again, listen again.
I
The best
answered you.
example
Are we
to
talking about
mankind.
you see how you manifest?
I'm
Wallah, you
trying
see
to
how
keep you on.
it is you
Shut up.
fucking
Shut up and listen. Shut up and listen.
it
Shut up and listen.
is
If
you.
Muhammad is the best example to mankind,
It is
is he still the best example to mankind in 2025 if he
You cannot
penetrates a 9-year-old child?
you cannot compare it. Yeah, in 2025, yes, go and just look what is happening. Yeah,
Oh
we
my
are.
God, can you answer a
One second,
question?
I'm answering you. It's not the same.
We're
But then it
talking
is
about
the
Muhammad. If
children.
he is the best
Listen, the children
example
are
to
going
man,
to actually
man,
be.
shut it and listen, man. Shut up, man.
Children are going to be
Can
gay.
you stop and listen? Can you listen to my
Children
question? Listen to my
are
question.
going. Are,
Dude, please, please listen to my question. This can't be, it's not difficult. Listen to my question. We're talking about Muhammad, the best example to mankind. If he penetrates a 9-year-old in 2025 as the best example to mankind, would you punch him in the face or high five him?
it is happening. It's still happening.
We're
Don't hide
talking about
it.
Muhammad, you
Don't
idiot.
hide it. Muhammad is not there anymore. Muhammad
But
is
he's still the
already.
best
He
example,
already
correct?
died. من يعبد الله فإن
I know
الله حي
we
لا
walk
يموت.
over
Yeah.
his
So
grave.
James,
Listen
let me
again.
you
Is
see,
he still the best example to mankind in 2025? My God.
yes. Listen, the question you ask, yeah, doesn't applies to 2025. Yeah, is it the same? Western people will not accept it, but in countries.
I'm asking you if
One
you would
second,
accept
let me
it.
answer
You.
that. Let me
I'm
give me
talking
time
to
to answer
you
your
about
James.
you.
I'm not. I'm living in the Western world, so
I
I
know,
need to
this
commit.
is why I'm
Okay,
asking you.
okay.
Dude,
So I
stop
need to
trying.
commit.
Listen to the
I
question.
need to commit. I'm answering you.
You're
I
not
need to
answering
commit.
me.
I need to commit to the rules of the country where I live.
I didn't ask you about the rules of the
Yes, you
country.
asked me. You asked
Man,
me.
just shut up and listen. Listen, listen. Écoutez. J'ai répété. Listen.
Écoutez,
Listen.
yeah,
Listen. Hold Shefton.
pagal,
Listen.
you pagal,
Listen.
pagal, you pagal.
I'll say it one more time. I'll say it one more time.
Call you a bigot.
How do
Bigots
you
are
feel?
natural.
How do you feel? How would you feel if Muhammad in 2025, still the best example, came to your house with his 9-year-old little child
I would
wife
accept
that
it.
he
I would
penetrated?
accept it. I would accept it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
said what you want to hear. Now, when Jesus commanded to children power the age, are you going to accept it now? 2,000 years ago?
Does it change Islam?
You cooked yourself.
Does it change Islam?
No, we are not talking about Christianity.
Beautiful. So hang on a second. Can you show me now? Watch again. Watch again. Can you show me now in 2025 that it's wrong, according to Islam, to penetrate a little girl?
What do you mean? No, because how you understand it is all wrong. Because when you marry a young child, or not even child, I'm not talking about a mature child who hits the puberty, because there are puberty is marriage. The conditions, when the girl hits these conditions, she can marry. That is what is in Islam. But what you are selling,
Show
you
me
are
where it
selling
says
lies.
that.
No,
Show me where
you
it
are
says
selling
that.
lies. No,
Show
you
me
are
where.
selling lies. You think?
Show me,
No,
pagan. Pagan.
No,
Show
James,
me
pagan,
where
pagan,
it says
pagan.
that.
You pagan,
Show me,
pagan.
pagan.
Again,
Show
pagan.
me where it says
Pagan.
that.
I show you know it. You
Show
know
me.
it. The Quran.
Show it to me.
The
Show
Quran
it to
speaks
me.
about the marriageable age. That's number one.
Show
The
me.
Quran speaks
Show
marriageable
it
age.
to me.
Chapter
Dude.
4, chapter verse,
Pagan.
verse 6.
Pagan. Can you give me
Pagan.
chapter and verse where your Allah says to marry
4,
them when their feet touch the floor?
chapter 4, verse 6.
Chapter 4,
Chapter
verse
4,
6.
verse
Let's
6.
go there.
Go there. Sound judgment.
Beautiful.
Why?
Let's go to
Yo,
4, verse 6.
bro, you okay? You sound like this.
Now show me in Christianity where you
Hang on,
where you
pagan,
have this
pagan,
conversation.
pagan. We're going to read now. Just sit quietly. Let's read. We're going to read
Pagan,
from your Allah
pagan,
Quran. From your Quran. This is
humble
what it's
pagan,
saying. Can you stop talking? I'm reading your Quran.
humble
When I
pagan.
read your Quran, have respect for your God with these two right hands. Listen carefully. Stop talking. I'm going to read. Stop talking.
You,
Stop talking. I'm going to read. Stop talking. I'm going to read. Stop talking. I want to read.
You are a Muslim.
Stop talking. I want to read. Can I read your Quran?
You hate Islam.
Can you stop talking so that I can read your Quran?
Don't read it. Don't.
I want to read it. Can you stop talking?
It's not for you.
Stop talking.
It's not for you.
Stop talking.
It's not for you.
Stop talking.
It's not for you.
Thank you very much.
It's
So the
not.
verse says, test the orphans. Oh my gosh. So it's talking about the orphans. Test the orphans. Watch this, guys. Now I want you to pay attention to what it's
How
talking
dumb are
about.
you?
Stop
Brother,
talking. I
don't
said,
fucking.
stop talking. Stop talking. You liar. You liar like you're Allah and you're a liar like you're Muhammad. Stop talking. Let's see what it says. Let's see. It says, until they reach the marriage age. Now we have to find out, well, why? Test them for what? And see why. Let's go. It says, then if you perceive in them right judgment, deliver to them their property. So because he's a liar, guys, and you notice what he
Well,
said, he
you are
said,
the liar.
don't read it. He said, this is not for me,
I
don't
think
read it.
marriageable
Look what
age.
it says. Look what
No,
it
no, no.
says. It's
Marriage-
talking about them. This,
marriageable age.
can you stop
No, no, no.
talking? Stop talking, dude. Stop talking.
The marriageable age mentioned.
Stop talking. It says that you deliver to them their property. Their property. This is talking about the inheritance. Inheritance. He's a filthy liar like his prophet and his God. It says, deliver to them their property. Consume it not wastefully, and hastily ere they are grown. So this is talking about when they can get their property. Property. Why didn't he say, let's go to Surah 65:4? Why didn't he say that? Why did he run from 65:4? Because this over here is talking about inheritance.